I didn't think shading an umbrella would be any harder than shading a character, but it is. If you want to challenge yourself, definitely try shading an umbrella. Hi YouTube! This is the time-lapse video of my last drawing. The word you will hear the most in this video is umbrella, and the drawing is generally made up of umbrellas. I am still confused about my drawing style because I am still a beginner. I think a lot about what I should draw, how I should draw, what colors I should use, but I want to make different and new drawings as much as possible to find my own style. Again, one day, while browsing Pinterest for inspiration, I decided to draw a photo I saw. We will see how it goes. Let's draw. The theme of my drawing is a girl, looking directly at us among people, walking with their umbrella. I said that I am trying new things because I still have no idea about my style. In this drawing, instead of drawing in 1:1 size canvas as I always do, I will draw in 3 to 4 size canvas. What a great innovation, and what a great help for me to level up, right? I know, I created my canvas and started sketching. There are too many elements in this picture, which means too many lines. So I guess I have cleaned the sketch of this picture like 4 times. Of course, you don't have to do this. Maybe you never did because you are very good at sketching. If not, I share the things I learned in my tutorial videos for you to improve. You can check out the playlist in the description. And since I learned that sketching is the basis of a good drawing, I spend more time on sketching until I'm happy with the sketch. After this extremely messy sketch, I am trying to tidy up the composition a bit with blue lines. I mark where I will draw the details on the rough shapes I drew in the first layer. I draw a lot of umbrellas. I select the objects whose size I don't like with the lasso and resize them. I use this a lot. And I draw more umbrellas. When I can finally understand what is this drawing about, I clean up the sketch again to add the details. I will go through some parts quickly here because most of them consist of umbrellas, and I use almost the same lines as the layer below. The first thing we will look at in this drawing is the girl, so I will draw her in more detail. I will not draw the facial and body lines of the other characters. definitely not because I am lazy, but to direct your eyes to the girl in the center. And again the umbrellas. Finally, we have reached the final stage. The drawing is clearly in front of me. All the drawing needs is more clear lines. I am going through this stage a little faster except for the girl's drawing. I will draw the other objects over the red lines. Umbrellas. Again, I hope I don't see umbrellas in my dreams today. Now we have a sketch ready to work on. I start coloring by applying the base colors. The background is actually a ground. I add some texture to the background. For this I apply a darker color than the background, and the blue color of the umbrellas with a textured brush. The light is coming from the upper left corner of my painting. I apply darker and lighter colors. Then my base colors for the shadow and highlight areas. I use a round brush for this. I color the character's eyes and lips. I erase the lip lines from the line art layer. It looks better this way. There is really no need to draw every line on the lips. and the umbrellas again. I didn't know that shading umbrellas was this hard. I guess they will really haunt my nightmares today. I looked at a lot of references to understand how to use shading on umbrellas, and I saw some great drawings. My general observation was that the umbrella bars looked brighter and the cloth part looked darker. Shading the cloth and fabric is definitely a distinct skill. I realized that I needed to work harder on this one. I saw how hard it was to shade the umbrellas. Up until now, the most difficult object to shade has definitely been the umbrellas. So if you want to challenge yourself, definitely try shading the umbrellas. If you want to challenge me, well, I'm out. Although I noticed that my umbrellas look better and I'm improving as I try. I don't think I've reached a very good level. Still, I know I can do better than the drawing I created, and you can definitely do better. I'm happy to announce that I'm done with the umbrellas. I'm starting to shade the character. Unlike the umbrellas, I liked the work I did on the character. I didn't think shading an umbrella would be any harder than shading a character, but it is. After shading the pole, suddenly the ground texture looks bad to me. I delete that layer and retexturize the ground. And I get an even worse result. I slightly change the tone and saturation of the color and shadow layers. And here is the final result that will make me not want to see umbrellas for a while. After today, my perspective on umbrellas changed. Actually, drawing changed my perspective on almost all objects. I started to analyze the shapes, colors, and light in everything I see. I think my eyes will become more trained over time, and this will be an extra boost to get me past the beginner level. I hope you don't see umbrellas in your dreams today, and I hope this video doesn't make you hate the word umbrella, because for a while, I will use the word thing that must not be named instead. I don't want to hear that word. All I want to hear is your thoughts on the drawing, and any tips on how to better shade the thing that must not be named. I would love to if you share it in the comments. I hope this video was helpful for you too. See you in the next video.